everyone and welcome to another one of my home renovation videos. If you've not watched my videos before, then me and my husband bought this 3-bedroom semi-detached house which we're now living in, but we're still kind of doing some bits on the way, which is what this video is going to all be about. I want to talk about the next steps for the house because I don't think I've caught up with you guys a little while now about what could be happening next. There are quite a few different projects still that I want to get sorted one day, and I say one day because we're trying to save up and do them all, and you know, these things cost money. We don't have a lot of money. Anyway, so I'm standing in the hallway, so I thought I'd get started with what's coming up next, like the soonest thing that's coming up next. It'll be a little bit of a makeover in the hallway. As you can see, we've already got a bit of decoration here. I think I've shown you our old shoe rack before. It's from our old house, so it fitted perfectly in there, which was a very small 2-bedroom terraced house. Here, there's a lot more room we can have for a shoe rack. So I've bought a new shoe rack. I know it might seem a bit basic, like, you know, not very transformative from all the other things that we've been showing you of this house, but I think it will transform this space quite a lot. I've also got a matching coat rack with it. So all of these coats here on the bottom of the stairs will be gone and hung up on here, so you can actually see our stair banister again. That would be quite nice. I think it will just create more space in here, and I think I might get a new doormat as well because this one's quite small. I like it because I feel like the colours go with lampshades, etc. But yeah, I think we need a big one. So that's coming up next. Like I said, I got a matching sort of shoe rack and hanger rack, I don't know if that's the right word for it, from Etsy. So it's all been handmade and it looks really nice. Like I said, I'll put a picture here to show you what it's going to look like. It should be being delivered in the next couple of weeks, hopefully next week. Then if we move to the living room and dining room. I'll start in the living room first, which is looking glorious today in the sunshine. One thing we'd really like to do in here, might not happen yet, hopefully in the next couple of years, but is to get a wood burner, some sort of log burner. If you watched my little vlog on us going to Wales, we had a wood burner in our cottage and it was just perfect, and it's made us really want one. We wanted one before, but it's just confirmed our want for one, basically. So yeah, as you can see, we've already got a space for it, although I'm sure that this might have to be opened out a little bit. We haven't even got a quote yet. You might remember from the renovation videos as well, I might have mentioned it. There is a chimney already here, so it hasn't been blocked up. We've just blocked it up with some, not cardboard, what was it called? We've just sealed the hole, basically, so that no dust or anything keeps on dropping down. So yeah, that's one day, and another day we'd like to do something in the dining room, so let me take you into there. So I'm standing right next to the window in the dining room, and one day we want to have patio doors here, which will mean that we'll need to get rid of this radiator here. It would just be best just to get rid of it completely, block off the pipes, and actually just get a new radiator on this side of the room, which does mean and will involve us getting the carpets up from upstairs so that we can feed a pipe through down to this room. A little bit stressful thinking about it, you know, getting up all the cardboards and the floorboards again, but it's something that I really want to do, so I'm just gonna have to, you know, ride out that frustration and stress at the time. Well, I doubt it will be too frustrating and stressful, to be honest. It's just a shame we didn't get it done when, you know, we did have no carpet up there and we had all the floorboards up anyway, but we wouldn't have had enough money, so it has waited until now, basically. Having patio doors in our old house as well, we found that we've really missed that sort of breeze that you can get through. If you've watched my videos before, you know that the back door is just through to the kitchen, so we don't really get the same sort of breeze. And you know, patio doors is good for summer living and that kind of thing. So yeah, that's one thing in this room. Another thing is just behind me in these 2 alcoves, eventually I'd quite like to get built-in storage cupboards, alcove storage cupboards with some shelves above them as well. I feel like that would have to come after doing the patio with space and measurements and stuff like that. I feel like it has to be patio first. Well, actually no, radiator moved first, patio doors, storage cupboards. Whilst I'm here actually, I can just talk a bit about the garden. So if you've not watched my garden renovation videos before, then we've done a little bit of work out there already and it's looking good, a lot better. Another thing we need to do is just to finish off the fence painting. There's just 2 fence panels to the side here which I need to paint, and I'm also going to be painting the garage door as well. So there's one area I feel like I haven't really spoken to you about, and for me and David it is an area that we don't like in the house, but it is the old outhouse. So I think when this was built in the 50s and 60s it was like a coal shed, so it's a bit of an extension onto the house, but it's only single brick, which means that it's really cold in winter and really warm in summer. So what we want to do in here, there's quite a few sort of things. We've got a leaky door. Every time it rains there's usually a puddle at the bottom. We're not sure what's causing this because we've had the roof done now, and I will speak about the roof in a bit later in this video just to let you know the updates there. I don't know if it's this top bit which you can see is really gross, got loads of like black mold and stuff like that. Maybe it's coming from there, but it's really hard to tell. And as you can see, the ceiling bit has got a lot of mold as well, probably from the leaking maybe. I think when the weather gets warmer again and this has had a proper chance to dry out a little bit, we're gonna clean off the mold, repaint it and try and make a decision on this door. Yeah, we just want to make this bit a bit nicer really. As I said, we've got a toilet and shower room in here, and although this is fine, it works for us for now, I think I just want to make it a little bit nicer, and I'm tempted to try out some of those tile pops. I don't know what they're called, but you basically stick a design on top of tiles and it looks like a new tile. I'll put a picture in to the side just so you know what I mean. So yeah, I know that's quite a budget friendly of transforming a space, but I'm just willing to give it a try. We don't go in here often, only just to have a shower really. Obviously the main bathroom's upstairs, but these tiles are quite flat, so I think it could work. Also might just clean up some of the grouting in here as well because that's a bit gross. I've taken you upstairs now. I'm in the main bathroom, the one I've just mentioned, because this is something I'd really like to do, but it's probably going to be the most expensive out of all the jobs I've just mentioned. Maybe, I think, one of the most expensive. So yeah, it's this bathroom basically. I just want it done. As you can see, it's quite dated. We don't have a shower in here, which is something that I really want to change. And to do that, I think we're going to have to move the bath probably up to this wall and have a shower over the bath, which means that the sink will have to move and the radiator will have to move. So yeah, there's some bits we'll have to move around in here. So yeah, there's a few updates and hopefully things that are going to be coming soon if we can. Let me know what you guys think, and you know, if you've got any advice at all on any of those jobs that we're thinking of doing. As I've just said, the soonest one is going to be the hallway makeover. So the shoe rack, which is already down there already, I'm going to pinch and have for my wardrobe because I feel like it will tidy my wardrobe up a little bit more. And yeah, so that's brought me on to just tidying up and having a big sort out of my wardrobe really. Hi everyone, it's been a few weeks since I last spoke to you, since I filmed those video clips talking about what's coming next with the house, and we've got our new coat rack and shoe rack downstairs, which I'll leave to on another video. I just noticed there's a cat on my roof of the garage. Like, oh, do you think I think it's a fox. Anyway, I don't know what that is. I think it might be a fox. Like I said, we've got our coat rack and shoe rack downstairs, which I'll leave to another video. I'll put all of the hallway makeover stuff into one video. But like I mentioned, or think I mentioned just before I said goodbye to you last time, that I've taken the old shoe rack and claimed it for my wardrobe, basically. So I'm gonna have a big wardrobe clear out now. And yeah, rearrange some bits and bobs in there. So here's the old shoe rack. And let's just have a before view of my wardrobe before I start sorting it all out and tidying it up. As you can see, I've got some shoes up there for now, but I'm hoping the shoe rack, you know, can go just down the bottom here. I can put all the shoes in there, have a tidy up of this stuff and make it look just a bit nicer, really, and organised. I've been wanting to sort out my clothes for ages, so yeah, I think I'll probably sell a few and just have a really good sort out. So this is what I'm gonna do. I've put some music on because I think you need music for a task like this. And I've lied a little bit. I did sort out my clothes when we first moved in, I think. And I think I must have done something else other than that. But I've just put all of the clothes I'm not sure about in a bag. And now I'm sorting out those clothes into 2 different piles. So one pile I definitely know I'm not going to fit in any of these clothes again, or I'm happy to let them go. This pile is clothes I'm just not sure about. Like, I might try them on one more time to really make up my mind. The problem is I feel like I have an emotional connection with my clothes. I don't know if anyone else is the same. Like, if a piece of clothing has like a connected to a memory of mine, especially if it's a nice memory, I feel really like I just can't let it go. Like, for example, I thought I'd give you an example. I got this dress when I was travelling and I bought it for about £1 in a night market in China somewhere. I don't wear it at all anymore. I used to wear it all the time when I was travelling, but I just can't let it go because, I don't know, just the memories it holds. Anyway, let me know if you guys are a bit like that. I find it so hard to let go of clothes sometimes, but I've got to be brutal now because, as you can see, my wardrobe's a bit of a mess. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do first, and then I'm going to tackle the main wardrobe. Getting a bit warm, that's why I've taken my jumper off, sorting out all of these clothes. So I've sorted out into 3 piles now. This pile I'm completely happy with letting go and selling. This pile up here behind the Hoover is the pile I need to try on again and really decide if I want to keep them or not. And this pile down here, I know it still looks like a mess, is the clothes I'm definitely keeping. Right, okay, so the clothes have all been cleared and I've put the shoe rack in and put some of my clothes in there. That's already looking a lot tidier. Had a bit of a sort out at the top here as well. So now I just need to start putting the clothes back in the wardrobe. And I thought I'd just mention that I usually split my wardrobe in half, so for all of my work clothes can go this side and then all of my normal casual party whatever clothes can go that side. However, like with working from home from the pandemic, and I work at home a lot now, my work clothes have got smaller and smaller and smaller. So yeah, I don't know if some of my casual clothes will start coming over over halfway now, but that's fine, whatever. I forgot to say as well that I usually sort out these clothes by colour order, so going from black and red and blue and green and whatever. So if I am wearing something in particular and I'm like, oh, this would look good with a black top, then yeah, I can easily just flick through the different colours. I don't know if that's too much. There, I think that's much better now. Did a really good job, although I'm not finished. I've still got these drawers to go. This one and this one. Although I don't think I'm going to film that. I won't bore you too much with my wardrobe sort out. But I've got a nice pile now to put on Vinted or take to charity shops. It's such an effort doing Vinted and eBay and that sometimes. I don't know if I've really got the motivation for it, but I might try and do it. And I've got a nice big pile to try on and really make up my mind on if I really want to keep those clothes or not. But I think I'm going to leave it here. So let me know if you've enjoyed this video and if you really fancy a wardrobe clear out as well yourself. Let me know about any of the ideas or tips and advice you might have on some of the things that are coming next with the house. But yeah, let me know if you've liked this video by giving me a thumbs up, and in the next video I will show you developments with the hallway. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.